Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel 55 video. Guys, make sure to check the description below the video for the link to our giveaways, and don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content to show your support to the channel. So guys, it is this time of the update. It's time to share with you guys my power ranking for the tier 3 characters in the game, updated for the month of June. Well, the update of V510, guys. So it is this time of the month. Now, as always, guys, we're not covering every single tier 3 characters. We're only covering the 10 tier 3 characters that we believe that are the best in the game. And the ranking compared to my previous ranking, guys, it's going to be about the ultimate potential of the tier 3 characters and not about a cost related and versatility of the characters. I won't take, for example, a character like Thanos and put it below certain characters just because you can get 2 tier 3 for the price of Thanos. No, if Thanos is the best, it's gonna be ranked at the best. Now, I'm not saying it is the best here, guys. You're gonna have to watch the whole video to know what I think, but that's pretty much all I want to do this tier 3 power ranking from now on, guys. And if you have any feedbacks about the way I'm doing it, make sure to let me know in the comment section below the video. I love to hear from you guys. So without any more talking, guys, what about we actually start that tier 3 ranking? Let's get started with that position number 10, guys. In position number 10, we have Iron Man. Iron Man is not the greatest. Let's be honest, guys. It does need to get some love in that mid-July patch we're supposed to get for the rework of endgame uniform. But he is still a meta for Alliance Battle Extreme male, blast male, so we don't really have a choice but to put him into top 10 position. He's the only blast male characters that can actually reach that 3.5 million. Even though that in other game modes there are plenty of tier 2 characters that actually outrank him, like Wall Boss Ultimate, Giant Boss Raid, PvP. There's many characters that do better than him, but because of that Alliance Battle Extreme score, he can actually reach that 3.5 million with a CTP of Rage. We have to put him in the list, but we're putting him at the bottom of the bottom. So in position number 10, we have Iron Man. In position number 9, we have Thor. Thor with his endgame uniform got a huge boost on his damage output. Still hoping that when they do the rework for endgame part 3 update in mid-July, guys, we're gonna get a slightly boost on this guy, because that'd be awesome to actually be able to do a little bit more in Alliance Battle Extreme and maybe in PvP with him. But overall, this guy is a lot stronger. He's a strong character for Wall Boss Ultimate. Can optimally with a perfect build actually reach that cap on Universal Hero Alliance Battle Extreme. Very strong with a CTP of Rage. Obviously that's for Wall Boss Ultimate too. Where he lacks a little bit is, in my opinion, guys, it's in PvP. I think the fact that this guy does not have native immunity to guard break or cannot ignore iframe, I think that's something that should be adjusted for him, that he could be a lot better. He's the God of Thunder. He's Thor. He shall be a lot higher in that list, in my opinion. But with the power he currently have in the game, we have to put him in position number 9. In position number 8, guys, we have Mr. Fantastic, aka Richard Reed. This guy is actually the second best combat character in the game right now, so it does deserve a spot into the top 10. But his rank actually dropped a lot since the last power ranking. It's normal because Captain America is shining more and more, which is actually making Mr. Fantastic Alliance Battle Extreme capacity to actually drop, since Captain America pretty much kick his ass there now. He's still stronger than Captain America in Alliance Battle Extreme though, which is the all reason why he still make it in my top 10 list here, guys. And in PvP, he's still a very strong character, as you know, a top 30 character in a PvP. So he does deserve to be in that top 10 section for sure. Sadly, we have to drop him. I think that last ranking was number 6, but we have to drop him to position number 8 because he is just not as strong as he used to be. But eventually, we'll get another Mr. Fantastic uniform, well, a Fantastic Four update, and he shall get a slight buff here and maybe make it back to the top 5, in my personal opinion, guys. So, position number 8, we have Mr. Fantastic. In position number 7, guys, we have Deadpool. Now, a lot of people are gonna overreact because they think Deadpool should be ranked higher than that. Now, listen to me before overreacting, guys. Deadpool is a very, very, very strong character at tier 3. But what makes me put him in position number 7 instead of putting him in the top 5? There's a few reasons. First, is he's not a PvP meta like he used to be. Now there's so many characters, so many tier 3 that can counter him that he's not PvP meta anymore. You know, Alliance Tournament, not a meta there. Alliance Conquest, there's so many options to actually counter him that he's not that difficult to face anymore in PvP. Still a top 10 PvP characters, guys. Don't get me wrong. He's still there. He is still there, but because there's so many other options to actually destroy him, his PvP star is not what it used to be. Then we have Alliance Battle Extreme. This guy is mostly used less in Alliance Battle Extreme if you're in competitive alliance, so that take him out of the way there. And if we talk about World Boss Ultimate, by his own, he's actually pretty decent. He is the second best World Boss Ultimate striker after Weapon X, so very good there. And where he actually really shine pretty much is just to apply a defense down in the Trinity team with White Fox and Sharon Rogers in the World Boss Ultimate. So because he is not so polyvalent like he used to be before, you know, before we had so many powerhouse in the game at tier 3, he could be ranked a lot higher. But now all the characters actually rank higher than him in this list can actually clear either the same World Boss Ultimate or higher World Boss Ultimate than him by themselves. So that kind of put him in the not in the driver's seat anymore, if you know what I'm trying to say. So I have to drop in position number 7 here. In position number 6, guys, we have Sharon Rogers. Sharon Rogers is actually the strongest tier 3 characters for World Boss Ultimate, guys. Let's get that out of the way. She is. But the reason she doesn't make it in the top 5 is pretty simple, guys. PvP. PvP is pretty bad for her. She's terrible in PvP. Alliance Battle Extreme, she only covers one day, and then now there's so many other options that can replace her on that one day that kind of make her useless for Alliance Battle Extreme. She is still good for Giant Boss Raid, that is for sure, guys, and pretty much her focus is World Boss Ultimate. Again, she is the strongest powerhouse for World Boss Ultimate, but there's so much more than World Boss Ultimate in this game, guys. There is so much more than that kind of put a limitation on this character. This character is awesome. If we were only talking about the power of that tier 3 skills, she'll be number 1 without a single doubt. But because we have taken consideration survivability, which is really lacking on Sharon Rogers, and the fact that she needs to be covering a little bit more game modes to actually make it the top 5, well, that pretty much cover it all. So in position number 6, guys, we have Sharon Rogers. In position number 5, we have Mr. Captain America, aka Steve Rogers. This guy is simply the best combat character in the game. A top dog for PvP, top dog for the World Boss Ultimate that takes good damage from a physical character, a very strong contender, top 5 contender in Giant Boss Raid, and Alliance Battle Extreme. Well, he covers 2 to 3 days depending if you use him on no restriction or not. So this guy is a top dog. It's the best combat character at tier 3 in the game. and very strong, man, very strong. You drop a CTP of destruction on this guy, and he is a top 10 character for pretty much everything. Every single thing in the game. So PvP, Wall Boss Ultimate, Shadowland, Giant Boss Raid, all of that is just there at the top of the game, guys. And it actually might get even buff with the reworks on Endgame Part 3. So this guy easily make it into the position number 5, guys. In position number 4, guys, we have Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, one of the best powerhouse in the game, guys. She is a little bit lacking in Wall Boss Ultimate, but still can clear pretty much all Wall Boss Ultimates 50 plus. With a CTP of Rage. Alliance Battle Extreme, she can cap on 3 days. Alliance Battle Extreme, Universal Hero, Female Universal, and no restrictions, so that makes her very strong. She is a top 5 characters in PvP, top 5 characters in Giant Boss Raid. There is nothing this girl cannot do in Marvel Future Fight. She's pretty much the universal version of Captain America, but in even stronger. She still lacks survivability a little bit. She does not have the survivability that Captain America has, at least in the Wall Boss Ultimate. But overall, she just brings more to the game than anything else. And she's actually the #1 characters that I recommend for getting your first tier 3 in the game. If you're new players or a veteran that does not have a tier 3 yet, she is the #1 target to go for. So, position number 4, we have Captain Marvel. In position number 3, guys, we have Luna Snow. I think that nobody can argue about that one. Luna Snow is the best tier 3 character that costs 800 Cosmic Cube Fragments. There is nobody that can do what she can do, at least in a PvE. That's for sure. She covers the most high-level Wall Boss Ultimate in the game. She can score up to 12 million in Alliance Battle Extreme. Second fastest clearer in Giant Boss Raid. She does it all, guys, in PvE. And in PvP timeline, she's trash. But if you go in a game mode like Alliance Conquest, she can actually hold her own. She's probably a top 30 characters in the PvP for Alliance Conquest, which make her very, very strong. But just the fact that she covers so much PvE ground, brings so much rewards to you, which being such a powerhouse, guys, by the damage she can actually do in Alliance Battle Extreme and the high floor she can actually do in the Wall Boss Ultimate. She's actually the #1 clearer for a Bonima. She can do so high if you actually pair her with Deadpool. It's ridiculous. So she easily make the cut as the position number 3. In position number 2, guys, we have Mad Titan Thanos. Thanos is awesome, guys. He is the second best PvP character in the game. He is a top 3 characters if you look at Wall Boss Ultimate globally. Alliance Battle Extreme can get you max score on 2 days. Universal Villain and no restriction. Giant Boss Raid, he is easily a top 5 character for Giant Boss Raid. He just can do everything in the game so perfectly, guys, that globally, it could be position number 1, but the person we have in position number 1 is just slightly better than Thanos. So sadly, Thanos make it in position number 2, but still one of the best character we ever seen in Marvel Future Fight at any point. This guy is just awesome, guys. So in position number 2, we have Mad Titan Thanos. And finally, guys, in position number 1, we have Jean Grey, aka Phoenix. Jean Grey, with her new uniform and new tier 3 ability, just make it at the top of the list. And so easy, guys. She is definitely the best PvP character in the game right now. She can kill, if she has a guard break immunity, she can kill tier 3 Thanos without Thanos being able to land a single attack. It is ridiculous, guys. Her fifth skills pretty much has the same effect than the fifth skills on Quicksilver, which makes the characters unable to move while the skill is active, and it has high priority in PvP. It is just ridiculous, guys. Even a tier 2 Jean Grey versus a tier 3 Jean Grey, if the tier 3 Jean Grey does not have guard break immunity, that tier 3 Jean Grey is gonna get demolished, guys. And now if we talk Alliance Battle Extreme, she can score almost up to 6 million Alliance Battle Extreme. There's somebody that already posted a video on the last no restriction day that Jean Grey was able to do 5.3 million in Alliance Battle Extreme with a CTP of Rage, and that's early testing, guys. Now if we look at World Boss Ultimate, just the fact that with this uniform I can already clear a Bonima 48 at tier 2 with a CTP of 30 just says it all, guys. That means that World Boss Ultimate 60 plus on every single one of them is actually something she can do. She's a little bit stronger than Thanos World Boss Ultimate wise. She is stronger than Thanos in Giant Boss Raid. She is stronger than Thanos in PvP. She can score higher than Thanos in Alliance Battle Extreme. So overall, there is nothing we can say to make me believe that Thanos shall be over her. So in position number 1, guys, without a single doubt in my mind, we have Jean Grey. So this was our official tier 3 power ranking, guys, for update V510. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really want to hear about your feedbacks, guys. I want to know what you guys think about this ranking, and if you actually have a different ranking. And obviously there's a bunch of tier 3 we did not mention in this video. They just are not making up to the top 10 tier 3 character in the game, and it is that simple, guys. If they're not top 10, they're not worth it, in my opinion. With such a high resources needed for getting a tier 3 character, if you're not in that top 10 list, you should not be recruited at advanced as a tier 3 character, in my personal opinion, unless you're just a fan favorite of the characters, like me personally with Ant-Man, for example. Ant-Man was my first tier 3, and I do not regret it up to this day, but I will not recommend anybody to get Ant-Man for sure. That's kind of my point here with this tier 3 power ranking, guys. So again, guys, make sure to check the description below the video for the link to our giveaways. You also have the link to Discord there and the other important link, and make sure to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content, guys, to show your support to the channel. And on that, the Star Agent Starco Gaming is out.